Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Andrew Dixon and welcome back to another Robert Morris University live tour segment. And I'm so glad that you guys are joining us. Now for those of you joining us for the first time, welcome as always. And for those of you returning, welcome back. Now let me first kind of go over how this is all possible. Now our live tour segments are brought to us by our friends at Georama. And this allows us to take a camera around campus, and you guys listen to me for a while, to talk about all the little things that make Robert Morris special and unique from the comfort of wherever you happen to be. Pretty cool, huh? So we've covered so much over the past few months. We've talked about our different schools we met some of our athletes, we've seen our athletics facilities, and we've talked to some amazing students. But you know what? We're going to continue that tradition. Now today, we just happen to be at one of my favorite places on campus, the Information Technology Library. Now this place, which was recently renovated in 2010, is a collaborative place for all of our students, staff, and faculty here at Robert Morris University to enhance their studies, get tutoring, work together on group projects, and study individually towards their different academics from all the different programs that we offer. So throughout the way, I might find some students along the way to talk to just to see how the different people take advantage of the area. And I got a special treat for you. I have the director of the Technology Library who has agreed to come on camera to say a few words, all right? So without further ado, let's take a walk and see what we can find. The Information Technology Library, again, built in 2010, was focused on designing a collaborative workplace and atmosphere, which kind of is a hybrid of a traditional library in a sense that we have all of the traditional books and stacks that you'll find from fiction to nonfiction and even reference, but also an entire farm of computers with access to printers that, get this, free printing, guys, free printing. You almost can't pass that up. It's a great place to go if you need to print off that essay, even finish it, work together with students. And there's a lot of opportunities to work and even study in so many diverse different environments. So far, you've already seen, chairs by the window, chairs in a meeting circle, computers all over the place, and even some centrally located work tables, which offer a variety of different workspaces. Now, one of the workspaces which a lot of students like to take advantage of are some of our quiet rooms, or quiet study rooms, which are accessible to students that check them out through the library's rotation desk, which we'll get to towards the end. And you know what? I have some students here. Hopefully we're not bothering them. Hi, guys. Do you mind if I come in? Hi. All right. You know what? Yeah, I'll come around right over here. I don't mean to bother you. I know you guys are, still talking, working, studying hard. If you guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves, let me squat down for you. You guys want to introduce yourselves, your name, your year, and your major, okay?
I am Kristen. I am a sophomore, and my major is medical assisting.
My name's Gabby. I'm currently a graduate student. I'm getting my sports administration, my MM in sports administration.
All right. Well, best of luck to you guys with that. Now, we're here in one of the study rooms. What are some of the advantages of utilizing this space in our technology library?
I would say an advantage is most classes here at Robert Morris require group projects. So usually you could take out this space, just ask the librarian up in front, and you can meet with your group in here, have meetings. You could even have meetings with your faculty, just about the group project, so that's the advantage of it here.
Awesome.
I think it's a good way, sometimes it can get kind of noisy outside, so if you want to be quiet or even you need to be loud with your group, you can come in here. So both ways pretty much.
That's awesome. Now, coming here, before, after classes, working on some stuff, what's your favorite thing about our technology library here at RMU?
My favorite thing, I think, is the lounging areas, I would say, because the couches are really comfortable. And you also get to just be by yourself if you want to be by yourself, or pretty much, you get to be by yourself.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I would say the same thing, but not only that, there's outlets by those lounging areas. So if you're just chilling and you want to be on your phone but your battery runs out, you can just plug in your charger in. So.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much. They hear it the best from you guys, the students that experience it. All right, have fun with the rest of your day, and good luck with your programs.
Thank you.
All right, so now, I don't know if you kind of heard what they were talking about. They were talking about the many different opportunities, charge your devices, plug them in. And I don't know if you can see, but there are outlet bays on the floor, as well as power strips, with charging ports on the computer desks themselves. So we kind of realize that our students are moving towards a more mobilely connected, more mobile and diverse, technology base with their laptops and their phones. So we have made a way for them to sort of stay in touch, connect, and recharge their devices by plugging into the different computer bays that we offer. This is actually one of the really cooler spots of the technology library. This place offers some more larger atmosphere, larger desk space computers for students to collaborate on technology projects together. And this wall, as distracting as it seems, is actually a really fun thing to kind of pay attention to. They carefully crafted together a series of 48 hours of video footage, so that way you'll never see the same clip twice. We all see those little 8-second loops on the other different things like that. We wanted to make sure that we had a unique experience almost every single time a student comes to this part of the technology library. Now, this project was considered one of our different art pieces, just like the various art pieces you'll see on the walls and sitting throughout the library. Every one of our art pieces was handpicked by staff members and administration members here at the Technology Library to help solidify that atmosphere of being at a technology library, being in a collaborative atmosphere, a creative atmosphere in the city of Chicago. And you guys have already seen, the city is right outside the window, and they are pretty big windows at that. So if you ever wanted to come somewhere with the best views, this is the place to go. Now you see the rest of the library behind me. It's got a lot of different things to take advantage of. Again, we talked about free printing. Here's the front desk. And of course, we have that quintessential charging station where students can lounge around and charge their devices. My phone's actually right over there charging as we speak. Now, something to note about the design of this place and the different aspects that go into it. It was designed with sustainable features, which actually earned us some certifications with Green Design for Children in Chicago, including recyclable furniture such as our lounge chairs, and desk mounts, things like that. A lot of them were made with recycled materials. There's things like eliminating VOCs, which are volatile organic compounds, which are huge contributors to sustainable initiatives and sustainable design. And we even have recyclable wood floors. And all of these we kept in mind to create that modern, sustainable atmosphere while delivering that same flowing workspace. Now, one of the coolest parts about being such a collaborative center, we actually have access to smart boards, which is fun and emerging technology, where it's actually a touch screen where you can actually work with people and draw things in real time on these screens. I'm sure you guys, technical difficulties, there we go. Check it out, everybody. You got a nice RMU right there. And you can practice this for large group projects, conferencing, working on group projects. It's a great tool to take advantage of, and a lot of our students do. So on top of all the technology that we offer, we have some really cool and unique kind of mock spaces or rehearsal spaces for interviews. Check this out, guys. We have a space in our library that allows you to kind of mock up or simulate an interview. Imagine you're going in for that big meeting, your nice high-rise office, and your interviewer's sitting right here. You just have a seat right over there, and you conduct your interview. That way you are ready to go with everything that you need to do to prepare for your interview. Pretty cool, huh? You actually have plenty of distractions right across the street to kind of help tune out as you're getting ready. Speaking of, that just happens to be our dormitory, the University Center. I did find some students earlier that can actually speak to that level of convenience, which is also really awesome. We're also going to be going past one of our industrial scanners, which if you ever get those paper documents, those pesky paper documents, you want to scan up and email them to you, that's definitely something our students like to take advantage of. And then another thing, this is actually a circulation with all of our different libraries at our different branch campuses, which is really cool because that means that you have access to a lot of different pieces of technology. And speaking of technology, we have some students taking advantage of some right now. Hi guys, how's it going? All right, I hope I'm not bothering you. I wonder if I can get you to face that way for a second. I'll jump over here. So if you guys want to go ahead and say your name, what your major is, and what year you are.
My name is Paige. I'm a business major, and this is my first year here.
Hi, I'm Erica. I'm a management major, and this is my first full year here. I'm a transfer student.
All right, so we got a freshman and a transfer student. What are some of the coolest things that you've found here to be useful and really awesome in the technology library?
I really like that there's free printing because then you don't have to like, a lot of colleges make you pay for printing or like you don't have to buy like ink and paper for your own printers, so that saves money, so it's nice.
For me, I think it's what helps me best is the timing, the times that it's open and the time I get to study and the actual resources like the database system and like being able to use the websites to really help you with your reports and your project system.
All right, I know you guys are sitting comfy at some computers right now. You know, sometimes it gets pretty busy in here, right? What's something that's really awesome about our information technology library and being in that mobile atmosphere is that you guys can also check out laptops from our circulation desk too, that you can use at the different tables and desks and chairs that we've seen as well. So let me ask you guys. You know, you guys were working hard in here. What if there's anything you would change or add? What do you think it would be? That might be a toughie.
I don't really know. I would say probably over by like the other tables add more like of the USB charging ports because not a lot of the times I don't have my actual like charger with me, but I have the cord. So it would be nice to actually be able to plug it in other times.
The quintessential low battery.
I would probably say for me would be on the days that we don't primarily have class, so like Saturdays if we had a little more time to be in there to really get it done, get more assignments done, that would probably be it for me.
Yeah, I guess it's probably one of the only drawbacks of this place is that we are limited to the building hours, which definitely fluctuates. So our students kind of work around that. But I'm sure you guys have managed very well. Thank you so much for taking time out of your days to talk to me. All right, let's continue on. We got a few more stops to make before we wrap things up. We have some students lounging around by one of the coolest views in the building. Hey guys, how's it going? You mind if I join you? All right. You know what? I'm going to come over here. So if you guys want to go ahead and introduce your name, your major, and what year you guys here at Robert Morris.
Okay, my name is Alexis Driver. I am a first-year student, and I'm a business major.
I'm Scarlett DeRusse. I'm also a freshman, and I'm a business major also.
All right, guys. So let me do a quick little challenge. Who's coming the farthest? Who's traveled the farthest to come here?
I've traveled 4.5 hours, so.
Where from?
I'm from Belleville, Illinois. It's close to St. Louis.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just about 2 hours like south of that, so like 6 or 7 hours. So, yeah.
All right. So it looks like we have a winner. So now both of you guys are coming from pretty far. Where have you guys been taking advantage of our student housing at the University Center? Yes. Okay. So I already showed them a little bit where it was, right across the street. How awesome is that?
It's actually very, very convenient because coming from so far, we don't really know where things are, and then the school is right across the street, so I really like that about the student housing.
What about you?
Yeah, it makes like time management a lot easier because you don't have to like put so much time aside to travel, and especially since we don't know the city, we can just run across to go to school and stuff.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but that kind of makes you tempted to come over in my PJs. Who would love to go to your library in your bunny slippers, right? So favorite parts about the Information Technology Library. Go.
The computers and the printing, because a lot of people don't have computers to access, especially in the dorms, and to be able to come over when they're open so late, just use the computers and print stuff off, and like a time management is just like really convenient. So.
Yeah, I definitely think the free printing is a big plus, and then like it's really pretty here, like all the views and stuff of Chicago. So.
That's 3 votes for free printing. We rule. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking time to talk to me. And enjoy the rest of your time. I know we got some snacks and some drinks. I'm kind of jealous. So we're kind of wrapping things up, and I told you I had a little bit of surprise for you. First of all, I wanted to show you. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is where you can find all the newest releases here at our Information Technology Library. They select books straight from the New York Times bestseller list, so that's how you know it's good reading. So I got a little surprise for you guys. I found the director of the library. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, and again, maybe restate your role for our people watching on the camera.
Hi, my name is Sue Dutler. I'm the Institutional Library Director for Robert Morris.
All right, cool.
And I love my job.
All right, so I got a quick question for you. I know you've mentioned something to me about how this library works together with different academic libraries. What's the really cool advantage of that?
We're in a consortium with all the academic libraries in the state of Illinois, so we have access to over 12 million items that we can interlibrary loan, have here in a few days for you to use, whether it's coming from Southern Illinois or a suburb here.
Right. So that's a lot of millions of items. And then another thing. Oh, it was the databases, right? Now the data, our student databases are readily accessible to anybody here at Robert Morris through our website. What are some of the things that you'll find on there that students take advantage of that?
They can find magazine articles, newspaper articles. We can find information on companies, stock information, industry information, and the cool thing is they're available 24/7. So no matter where you are in the city, if you're at home on break, you can access the databases and do your research.
All right, that's awesome. Now, I'm going to kind of wrap things up. I have to know. I know you've been here a while. Let me just ask. Where's your spot? What's your favorite spot here in the library?
You want me to show you?
Oh,
Walk
sure,
down
sure.
To the corner. I like the corner spot. It's quiet. It has a great view. You can see the Sears Tower from my favorite spot. It's a comfy chair.
All right. Now, yeah, I know everyone's kind of got their spot, but I just have to know yours. The students got to know yours because that way they'll be able to see it as well. Now, what is your favorite part besides the view? What is your favorite part about this information technology library?
I like that it's very open. There's a lot of students up here. There's a lot of collaborative learning that goes on. We have different spaces depending on what you like. If you want individual studies area, you have that. If you want to work in a group, you have that. That's what I really enjoy. And this corner over here is my favorite. You can sit here and look at the Sears Tower. You see the beautiful Harold Washington Library with their gargoyles. And when it's storming out, you can see the lightning and the clouds move through around the Sears Tower.
All right. Well, Ms. Dutler, thank you so much for taking time out to talk to me. All right, and then you are free to go.
Okay,
and you know what,
thank you.
ladies and gentlemen, I think I might take a load off right here. That brings us to the end of our tour of the Information Technology Library. You got to see all the different spaces that makes this place unique, and it's just, again, one little slice of Robert Morris. All the technology that's available, the free printing, all the books, information, databases, all the collaboration we do, and you know what? If you guys got to know more, I recommend that you guys go to robertmorris.edu. You guys can come on campus yourself if this wasn't enough for you. Come take your own visit, get to see this place in person as well as the rest of the campus. And following this segment, there's an opportunity to take a survey that kind of gives us feedback. Let us know how we're doing, anything that we can improve on, or how awesome I am. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Dixon. Thank you once again for joining me for a live tour segment. And as always, signing off.